So guys, if I went back to zero tomorrow, I would officially be out my overdraft, so I'll be absolutely ecstatic. But if I had to go again from zero, I would probably leverage my name, as I've always done good business, and I would probably ask for consignment of some good friends of mine for dealers, and then I would begin my way making small profits and building my stock back up and building my cash flow back up also. That's probably the way I'd get back to where I am now. Okay, so I get asked this question very often. Is it a bad financial decision to finance a watch? Am I making the right or wrong decision? My answer to this is very simple. People look down on financing a watch because it's a luxury asset, but it is exactly that, it's an asset. So many people finance cars where they depreciate and they tank half the value after you drive it off the forecourt. So I don't think financing a luxury watch is that bad of a deal, because it does hold the majority of its value over time if you buy the right one. So I think personally, it's probably better to finance a luxury watch than a car. And everybody finances a car. So I don't look down on it. I think it's a great way to hold some money, and then, especially when you're younger as well, say you're 16, 17, if you finance a luxury watch, by the time you've paid it off, you know, you've probably got a mortgage deposit if you go for one that's, say, around 10, 15,000 pounds. So again, I think it's a great way to build capital while wearing it and enjoying it. And then at the end of it, you still have something left over, and again, capital to then reinvest elsewhere. So I think it's a great stepping stone for younger people. So the biggest price swing I've seen on a watch was probably the olive, or maybe a full gold root beer. I think at the time when I was buying them, they was probably trading for around £29,000. Within the space of a year to a year and a half, they kind of jumped up to £70,000. That was the olive. And the root beer again was probably 25 grand, and then jumped up to around £52,000. So again, huge swing, huge win for those who bought it at the low and sold at the high. But them times don't happen very often, and you have to take your wins as they come. So the first piece of jewelry I owned was a custom pendant, long time ago when I was a kid. And then I had a chain as well, but the first luxury watch I owned was a 116300, and it was a charcoal Roman date just 2 smooth bezel box and papers. And I think I paid at the time around £6,000. So luxury watch market in 10 years, I think, is only going to continue to grow. I think more and more people now see it as a trophy rather than an investment. And I think that's the way it should be. It should be kind of a trophy to celebrate your success, or celebrate a birth of a child, or celebrate a new job. Just a great growth path. And I think it always kind of goes hand in hand with that. And I think once you start getting some sort of money, I think you always want to treat yourself to luxury items, and I think a luxury watch is the best way to do it. I think 10 years, again, it only grows and only goes up, and I think the demand is going to become more and more and more popular. And I think it will be more and more desirable for everyone the further we go on. We live in such a flex culture world where everybody kind of wants to show what they've got, or they want to, you know, say, look at me. So I think we'll only go one way, especially with the kids of today. The most underrated watch in my store right now is a 5135G. It's an annual calendar Patek Philippe, and I think they're mega value for money, being 18 karat gold and an annual calendar. If you're trying to buy an annual calendar from Patek Philippe this day and age with relatively new, then you're going to be paying in excess probably of 70, 80 grand. So I think it's huge value, sitting at £19,000. And a buy for a future collector, 1,000,000%. Thank you for watching my video, guys. I am not a gazillionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, so please do not take it that way. These are just a Q&A that I've been asked, and regular questions I get asked, so I decided to answer them on camera. Hope it gives you a little insight into me, and Watches by TGE in the kettle rack. I hope to see you guys soon, and we're going to offer a discount code on this video, £500 off any watch in store. Pop in and see us.